Today I'm making a noodle with tofu, so it's gonna be a vegetarian dish, but nevertheless very delicious. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. We are making a delicious and satisfying stir-fried made with thick, chewy noodles, crispy fried tofu in a sweet and spicy sauce, and sauteed vegetables. Perfect for a weeknight dinner. The first thing first, we are going to cube this tofu and we are going to marinate it. So what I have here is a pound of tofu, a package of 454 grams of tofu. And it's the hard tofu. We need the extra firm tofu if you can. That's the best for this recipe. So we're just cutting it into cubes. So cut the tofu into small cubes like this. And then I'm going to add it to a bowl. And to marinate it, we are using 2 or 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Give it a stir so all the cubes get some of the soy sauce. And then we are setting it aside to marinate. Next, I am preparing my veggies. I have 2 carrots. You need 1 or 2. I like a lot of veggies, so I'm using 2 carrots. And I'm using this tool to slice them. You can cut them julienne if you would like. Today I'm doing this. I'm adding about 1 bell pepper. I have some here, a mix that I kept in the freezer because I don't always get to the store to buy what I need, so I like to have them in the freezer ready to go. Just defrost and it's ready to go. This has ice in it, on it. For me, my English. Okay, so I'm cutting this in strips. And there you go. Next, I have some celery. The recipe calls for broccoli, but I don't have broccoli, so I'm just going to use some celery. And I cut the celery into julienne also. So the celery is all cut too. Next, I need some ginger and garlic. I'm mincing my garlic. Perfect. And I'm also going to grate ginger. So now I'm going to make the sauce, and I'm going to use this little pot and add 1/4 cup of soy sauce. We need 1/4 cup of water. We need 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 2 cloves of garlic, which I'm going to grate, and then we also need ginger, about the size of the walnut ginger, grated, crushed chili pepper flakes, half a teaspoon, 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, so 2 tablespoons of honey. I used agave syrup instead. And now I'm going to put it on the stove and simmer it until it thickens. 3 to 5 minutes. Here I'm heating my pan I heated my pan and I'm adding a tablespoon of sesame oil and also just a little bit of peanut oil. And I'm going to add the garlic just for a few seconds. Don't want to burn it. And now I'm going to add the carrots and celery and the pepper. And I'm just going to saute it until they are tender. On this pot, I'm boiling my noodles. I had a package of Shanghai Noodles and I'm boiling them for 4 minutes. The veggies are cooking. I'm going to add a splash of water and let them cook until they are tender. Meanwhile, I'm coming back to my tofu, which has been sitting here for an hour, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and stir it until all coated. And after that, we are going to fry this tofu in a pan. The pasta is done also. I'm going to strain it into my dish. The veggies are tender and now I'm going to add the ginger and also a tablespoon of soy sauce. And the veggies are done. In this pan, to brown the tofu. So I'm going to brown the tofu and I'm using sesame oil and a little bit of peanut oil. Just heat it up, place it into the pan and brown it. So I'm turning them over. Ah, look at that. Just flip them over like that and let them brown. Once the tofu has been browned on all sides, then I'm going to add the sauce there. And basically, this is done. So the sauce has thickened because of the cornstarch that was added to the tofu. So it's just perfect. Now we are layering it. I have the noodle here that I boiled. And then we are going to pour over this delicious looking tofu. And then on top, I'm adding all this delicious veggie mix. As I said, broccoli is what the recipe calls for, but I improvised and I added celery because I didn't have broccoli. Take some of that wonderful tofu. So good. Perfect. Not too spicy. Just perfect. The tofu. This is so good. Well, I hope you are going to give this recipe a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.